Hello friends, this is Deep Narayan Singh. In this lecture, we are going to discuss some more output finding questions as per the CBSE 12th Computer Science 2022-23 board sample question paper. So let us move ahead to the question and see the first question. Okay, these questions are coming under section B. Okay, and the weightage of each question is 2 marks. So let us see this question. Predict the output of the following code. So here you have a tuple. Tuples are declared inside parentheses. So how come you know this is a tuple? Tuples are declared inside parentheses, and lists are declared inside square brackets. Strings are declared inside single quotes, double quotes, and triple quotes. And you have one more data type, that is mapping dictionary, which is declared inside curly brackets. So in this question we are dealing with the tuple. So we have declared one tuple. So there is one variable called tuple1, and it has some elements. So let us make a diagram of it. In that diagram we will put element 11 and 22, then we have 33, and then we have 44. After that we have 55 and 66. So these are the element and that are stored in a variable called tuple tuple1. Okay, so each sequence will have two type of indexes. First one is forward index and the next one is backward index. So we will type here forward index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So if we get len of this particular variable tuple, what will be the return type of this statement, or return value of this statement? It is going to return the length of this variable. So length of this sequence is what? Number of element in that sequence. How many elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So length is 6. Always remember, forward indexes will start from 0 and go up to length minus 1. So forward indexes will start from 0 and go up to length minus 1. Then we have declared one more variable, that is called list1, and in that list1 we have applied a function called list, that is a constructor which is going to convert any sequence into the list. So now this is another variable which is holding the same element but now in the form of list, and we know that lists are mutable, means in place change is allowed inside list but not allowed inside tuples. Individual element we can change inside the list but we cannot change inside the tuples. Indexing will remain same for the string, tuple and list. It will start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Next statement, we have also declared one new list, that is new list variable, and that variable type is list only. So we will have some more element after this loop, but in starting it is empty. There is no element inside it because it is an empty list due to that statement. Then we go for I in list 1. So here we are actually iterating over element, and we are traversing a list through element by element. We can traverse a sequence two ways. One way is through the indexes, another way is through the elements. So here we are traversing over element. Let me write here a loop variable, that is I. Okay, and it is going to pick values from the list, and this list will contain 11, 22, 33, 44 and 55, 66. So this I will pick one by one element. Then we have a condition here, I mod 2. Okay, I mod 2 equal to 0. So if I mod 2 result in 0, then one of the operation is going to be performed, and that is called appending operation. So append function will add the element in the end of the list. Extend will concatenate two lists. But append, what append is going to do? Append is going to add list item at the end of the list. In starting, what is the value of I? It will pick first element. So what is that first element? 11. And if you do 11 mod 2, it is not going to result in 0 remainder, that is going to result in 1 remainder, because if you divide 11 by 2, what remainder you will get? 1. So this condition will become false. If condition will become false, then this statement will not be executed. Okay, this statement will not be executed. It will again go to the loop. Here again it will pick a value 22. So here 22 mod 2, and that is going to result into the 0 remainder, because 11 times 2 is going to be completely divisible. So this number 22 is completely divisible by 2. 11 times 22, what is the remainder? 0. And mod operator will produce the output as 0. When you compare this with equivalence to 0, that is be true. This particular condition is true. So now this statement is executed, and what does it say? It says that whatever there in I, that should be added in the new list, that is empty list which we have created here. Okay, so here we are going to write 22, and next I will pick 33 in next iteration, and 33 mod 2. If you divide 33 by 2, you are not going to get remainder at 0. So this condition becomes false, this if condition, and this statement will not be executed. Again it will go for the for loop, then it sees for 44 next I value, and 44 divided by 2. So here you are going to get what? Remainder as 0. Again the if condition becomes true. So there you will see append operation will execute. This statement will execute for I equal to 44, and 44 will be added at the end of the list. Then next it will have, I will have for the next iteration 55. 55 mod 2, the that result in false. Okay, so false, nothing will happen, because this statement will not be executed when I value is 55. Again it will go for the for loop, and I value will be, next I value will be 66. If you divide 66 by 2, what will happen? 66 by 2, remainder will be 0, so the condition will become true, and then you see this append statement will be executed, and 66 will be added. And this new list again converted into the tuple, which is stored inside the new tuple variable. And when you print a new tuple, it is going to be printed in the form of tuple. So output will be like this: 22 comma 44 comma 66, because this tuple constructor will convert this new list into tuple. So this is the final output for that particular question. Let us see the output. So that is 22, 44, 66. Moving ahead to the next question, predict the output of the following code. Invaders is a variable which have some string in it that says big name. Okay, we have one variable pos 200 level 1, and there we have a function play. Okay, so and this is our main code, where result and equal to play. So this is a function call here, where we are calling the function. So this is what function call without any argument, and whatever inside the result, that is going to be printed here. And one more print statement is inside the play function. Remember that the number of output present on output screen or terminal window will always depend on how many print statement you have. So let us see what is going to happen. We have this invader variable which have these values inside it. Let us make a diagram of it. So it is like this: big and then space NAMES. Okay, so in that way this is going to work, and this variable is, who is referencing to that variable? Invader. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and one POS variable which is holding 200, label is holding 1. And when you say max level equal to level plus 10, what do you say? Max level equal to level plus 10. So what max level will have? Level will, as Python tries to resolve this, the value of this variable level, it will not find in the local scope, so it will go to the global scope where it finds this variable level 1 and value will be replaced from there. So max level will have how many? How much? It will have 10 plus 1, that is equal to 11. And then you print len of invader equal to 0? No, because length is what? Length of invader, number of element inside that variable. So how many are they? They are 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So length is what? 9, which is not equal to 0. So what is being printed from here? False. And then it is going to return max level. Max level will be returned. Max level means 11 will be returned from the function, and that will be stored inside the result. So result will have 11 and 11 will be printed into the next line. That should be the output. Let us see the output. Okay, false and 11. Moving ahead to the next question, there we have a code which says, okay, something, it is working on the string. Okay, like is upper, if function, if the letter is in uppercase, it is going to return true. If letter is in lowercase, it is going to return true, is lower. Okay, upper will make it upper, lower will make it upper. The case will be changed to lower or upper. So these are the four functions which are used here. Up is upper, is lower, lower and upper. These all are the functions of string. So let us see how it will work. Here we have a string which is passed to the function, that is happy birthday. So let us see h. Okay, I will make it like this so it is easy to count. So h a p p y and then b I r t h d a and y. So there you have this. Now I will write the indexes there. Okay, so what are the indexes for this particular forward indexes for this particular uh, string, and this will be stored into the str1 because it, that argument has been passed from the so function, and it is going to be stored in this local variable str1 which is local to the so function. The indexes will be 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, so what is the length of this str1? Length of str1 will be, length of str1 will be 13, because length will always be one more than the last index, last forward index rather than, you can say. Now we see this for loop. There is a variable I that is called a loop variable, and we will see what range function will generate. So range function will have range 0 to 13. Okay, because length of str1 is what? 13. Last stop value is not included inside length. So what are the values this length range function will generate? 0 to 12. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12, and these are the values which are picked by I one by one. This is the loop variable. Let us see Now what is the value of I in starting? 0. And here I will write str of I, because they are comparing it every time. What is the value of at value of that character at particular index. Okay, let me change the color of my pen. Okay, so here str of I means str1 of I. Okay, this is the name of variable. So here you get str1 of 0. What it will result as at 0th index? What you have? You have the h, capital H. So when you compare it with this if statement, str1 of I dot is upper, it is going to return true because h is in uppercase. So what it will does, it will create a new string m, which I am creating here, and it is going to concatenate, because this is a concatenation operator, plus string will have two operators. This is called concatenation and this is called replication in case of the string. Okay, so here first thing which is added, but that will be concatenated after converting it into the lowercase. Here you are getting what? Small h. Okay, first, and then if one of the case will match, if elif or else, then remaining will be neglected. So once if is matched, elif and else will be neglected, it will go again for the loop. So I value is now what? I value is now 1. I value is 1, then str1 of 1 value at index 1. Okay, what is that operator? Is square bracket subscript operator, that is called value at index. Okay, so value at index 1 is what? Small a. Small a. Here small a, so in first if condition str1 of I is in uppercase, no, so this condition becomes false. And next condition, it is in lowercase, yes, this condition becomes true. So here it is going to convert the letter first into uppercase and then concatenate with the previous string m. So it will be converting it into uppercase and concatenating in the string which is null in starting. So we have moved to up to 2 characters. Next index is 2. So str1 of 2, what will happen? Str1 of 2 will have small p. Again it will go to the elif part and it will be converted into capital P. Then third str1 of 3. So what will be in that? In that also you have small p. Again that will be converted into capital case. Okay, and added into the string. Then you have 4 str1 of 4. Okay, so value at index 4, what you have? Y. That is also in a small case, that will be converted into capital and added into m. As you see here, concatenation is being done after converting it into uppercase. Next is index 5. So str1 of 5, what you will get here? At fifth uh, index you will have capital B, HAPPY, then capital V. So capital V will be matched to the first if statement, that value at index is in uppercase, yes, is in uppercase. So convert it into the lowercase and then concatenate with the string m. So it will be converted into lowercase and added into m. Then next index is 6. So what is the value at index 6? str1 of 6, that is small I. Again it will go to the elif part, and elif part, it says yes, it is in lowercase, because if does not matches, it is not in uppercase. And then what will happen? Then it will be converted into uppercase and then added into the string. The same way 7 will have str1 of 7, and here you will have what? str1 of 7, you have at index 7 r, that is also in lowercase, that will be converted into the uppercase. Then eighth one, str1 of 8, you will have worth t, that is in small case, that will be converted in couple uppercase, okay, and added here. Next is what? 8, after that 9, birthday. Okay, so same way it happens, str1 of 9, and here you have what? th, h will be converted into capital 10, str1 of 10. Here you have d. Okay, so d will be converted in capital case and added. Next, y. Okay, a and y, 11, so str1 of 11, and there you have a small a, that will be converted in capital A and added. These all are matching into alif part. And 12, so str1 of 12. Okay, here you are having what? Y, that will be converted in uppercase first and then added into m. So here you have what? Y, and this is the final output. Let us see the output. Okay, h small remaining and b small remaining, all are in capital case. So h is small, b is small, remaining all are in capital case. So this is the final output. It in that case, for this particular string, it never went to this else part. Always one of the condition if or else has been satisfied. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for patient listening. Have a nice day.